Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we got gifted the number 63 Hurricane, the Super Trofeo LP620-2. So last week we got gifted this boy's younger brother. We got gifted the really good, unstable, yet very quick Lamborghini Super Trofeo in the Forza GT series. Now we've got this one. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this is not as good as the other one. This is more stable and easier to drive, but nowhere near as quick round a track. With that being said, I've managed to throw a tune on this that I'm happy with. It does have that rotation, it's nice and stable to use, and it does come out of corners quite well. So this is the easiest car, in my opinion, to homologate. All you have to do is put this on. It's the increase airflow restrictor plate. So it's the middle one or the first one if you're going from stock. So with that part installed, let's hop into the tyres. So the tyres itself, I've gone for 30.5 PSI front and 33.0 on the rear. Gearing 4.45 final drive ratio, 2.96, 197, 148, 118, 099 and 085. That's my gearing. Again, feel free to adjust anything that you see on this video. It's entirely up to you. Alignment negative 0.9 on the front, negative 0.8 on the rear. Tow, I've gone for 0, 0. And the front caster is not 7, it's 6 this time. I've dropped it down. Anti-roll bars, I've gone 35.05 or 35 dead on the front, or 26 dead on the rear. Springs, I've gone for 968.5 on the front and 814.2 on the rear. Very weird for a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car, I know, but it's very twitchy, this car. The back end is very twitchy from the get-go, so we needed to tune that out to make her a bit stable. Ride height, I've just knocked it up one click to 3.3, 3.3. Feel free to knock it down to 3.2 if you wish, but I've opted for 3.3. It just helps ever so slightly on them curbs at Mugello. Bump stiffness 4.1 front and 3.8 on the rear. Rebound, I've gone for 9.8 on the front and 9.2 on the rear. Again, I'm looking to try and get that slower turning because it does just dive for that apex, and sometimes it does become a bit unstable, especially in fast transitions. So 4.1 front bump and front rebound is at 9.8 to counteract that. Roll center height, I've gone for 0.4 front and negative 0.8 on the rear. Again, that back end is just treacherous, so that helps with it. Anti-dive, the percentage I've gone for is 12% on the front positive and minus 3.0 on the rear. Front downforce is maxed out at 303 pounds. And the rear is at 413, which is minimum. If you do feel like this car does oversteer a bit going into corners, just knock this up to about 430 and it will completely eradicate that. Braking force, 51% as the balance. The pressure's at 150. It just seemed to me that this was the most consistent throughout the track. Acceleration, 80% on the front and a huge 40% on the rear, just to keep that back end in check when changing down gears going into corners, especially from third to third. So that's the car there. Do I think this car's competitive? Not really, no. So that's the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I do feel that this car is a bit of a letdown, and especially compared to what it was like on Forza Motorsport 7. So that's the video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed tuning this car. Again, it was a bit of a difficult one, but I managed, in my opinion, to tame the beast. It's not as good as its older brother, the other Super Trofeo that we got gifted last week, but it's up there. It's middle tiered in my opinion. It needs a lot of work. If you've got any other cars that you want tuning or any sort of recommendations that you've done to this Lambo that's made it better than mine, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always open to hearing what you've done and what your suggestions are. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more. Oh. Alright, here we go. Not a bad sector there. Hoping to do a low, I reckon a low 38. He says. He says. He shambles from me, that. Oh, does not like bumps. Oh, it does not like bumps. Three. Oh, you know, that was close. Oh, close to a 38. 7. Yeah, I can do 37s around here, easy.